Hello everybody, this is a Lamley showcase, another mini unboxing, but it's more about the showcase. But we'll be doing a lot of ripping of boxes here in a second. You got two pieces here. I think you know what this is. This is the Diorama set. Well, of course you know. You saw the title of the video. So let's just get right to it. This is brand new. You can see it's got the gold premium branding on here, which is new for 2024. I believe this is the first set. There, I should probably do that better, of 2024. So two in this set. This was sent to me by Mattel. So that's why I got the case with the two in them. We'll move that out of the way. And here is the set. So happy with this set. I would assume you would call this the Porsche Racing Set with the VW Transporter T1 pickup. There was no Porsche hauler. We'll talk about that in a minute. In fact, that might be the highlight of this case, I think. Well, that might be what we should highlight in this. We're going to obviously check out these awesome models. Porsche 917 LH, 1967 Porsche 911R, and the Porsche 935. So Porsches in racing liveries are going to be fantastic. Look at the background on this. So cool. So cool. But we'll probably focus a little bit more on the hauler than we typically do. So let's just get right to it. I will show you the back. This is a new casting, the 1967 Porsche 911R. I could do some comparisons, but I don't think we are. Just going to look at the model. And then the 917 LH. We saw this livery in basic, but now we get to see it in premium. And then there's the Transporter T1 pickup in that, is it Rendienst? I'm probably saying that, well, I know I'm saying that wrong, but we get to see that livery again, which is very, very cool. Did you know that that's a new casting? You guys probably did. I forget. I know that the pre-production was shown to us at the last convention, and in unpainted and everything else. And sometimes I just forget. But let's just go ahead and open this up. Lots and lots of Porsches. There we go. Put that there. Sorry for the squeak. Here is the model. Look at that background. That's just so nice. And how they've done it with the racing. I don't know if that's a real photograph. Probably not, but the way they've done that is just phenomenal. Oh, that's so cool. So actually, that angle's okay. I'm trying to fill the entire screen with it. This angle's better. There, go like that. Now, obviously, the plastic around the car doesn't help any, but this is awesome. All right, I'll show you this. We'll walk through this real quick, but then I'm gonna cut away for a second and get these open. I wonder if there's something about this one that makes it hard to strap in, so they're doing that. But let me cut away and we'll get this open. All right, it always takes way longer than I make it out to be, but you guys know that if you've opened these up. It takes a little bit of well, you put your fingers at risk when you open these up. But let's talk about these other two first. This is a casting we have seen before. It just moved to premium not too long ago, and it's got this classic Porsche racing livery on it, which is so awesome. I'll show you the bottom of it. It is the Porsche 917 LH. Started in basic, then moved to premium as a Golf, right? Was it Golf livery and a Team Transport? Now we have it in this one in racing. And this is Porsche racing for sure, and it just is so cool. And this is just a stunner of a model. It looked good in basic, looks even better in premium. Wasn't this a Zamac as well in this deco? I think it was. Team Porsche number 3, just nice and clean, details all around. This is what you like to see in these kind of sets, and this is an absolute beautiful, beautiful model. Really, really happy to have the 917 in this set in that livery. This is the model I was going to focus on until I remembered that the other two were brand new. So we're going to focus on the hauler for a second. Rendienst, I'm not sure, but obviously this would be like, these were like the Porsche support vehicles, and we've seen this deco before. It's actually based on a real one. Started in the first Deutschland design. The T1 panel van had it, and I love this because it's so vintage, so cool, so throwback. The fact that the simplicity of it, just plain red with the Porsche painted, probably I would imagine back in the day hand painted on the side. This thing was super, super clean. And then it showed up again as a support car. I might put that right here in Boulevard, right? With this one, with another VW. I wonder if you couldn't put the rest of this on an actual Porsche, but this is the Volkswagen Caddy. They even decorated the surfboard in it and stuff. So this would be like a, I mean, would it be almost like a shop truck, I guess? So, and then here now, as part of this support team, we have the hauler. I could even focus on the hauler. Where did I put them? Oh, I had them here just a second ago. We've seen this hauler before, right? In 3 different. In fact, I'll just mention them. It started in the very, very first mix of Team Transport. It's one of 3 or 4 now licensed haulers. We have a VW, a Ford, and 2 Chevys with the dually coming soon. I think I've got that right. And this one started, you know, it was in as a Magnus Walker livery in the very first mix of Team Transport. Then we've seen it in classic, like retro Momo, which was a fantastic set. And then a little bit later on Moon Eyes, right? I think those are the 3 versions that we've had. So all 3 versions, very, very nice. I would say the retro vintage Momo was probably the one I liked the most, but this might take it now as a support vehicle. We'll put it on the turntable. Why not with the, I think you can pull this. Can you pull this back? Yeah, you can. Why not put, doesn't make a ton of sense, but just put those together, or maybe I'll put the van on there. I don't know. Maybe I'll do both. Van kind of works too. But they look so, I just love the simplicity of this deco. And just, oh, love it, love it, love it so much. When you talk vintage, you don't want the racing decos to be too modern, too graphic. I don't know how you'd put it, but I dig that. All right, start with right here, Porsche 935. I thought, and this is something I do all the time, I thought I was just, when I looked at the set, that I was just looking at the 934.5, but of course I wasn't looking at it because it's the 935 with the flat nose, and it's pretty obvious that these are different. It's the silhouette is similar, right? But nah, this is the lean in. This is the lean in with that Hot Wheels is doing on Porsche, which they should. And any retro vintage Porsche, I'm even more into, especially racing. This is obviously Brumos. Brumos Porsche number 59. We saw Brumos last year as the 959 Rally or 959 Safari or Dakar deco. Now we have a companion piece with the 935. Love the racing wheels on this. They've gone aero style with the lace in the back to give it a good vintage racing look. Bound to be popular because this is the other one. Show you the base on this one. 1967 Porsche 911R. So this one could be somewhat based on the ducktail Porsche that we saw in Basic. Maybe some notes similar, but it does seem like it's been built from scratch. And look how clean it is. Again, another vintage retro look for this one, which I love. Love the wheels. This is the wheel. I mean, they could do the modern Fuchs, but that would not work on this model. So they use these kind of mag style rims that they've had around for a long time, but it works here. It's Fuchs-like, right? So it works for this one. Kind of the casting's kind of lean. I don't know, is lean the right word? It's kind of slim, and I think that fits this style of Porsche, right? It fits the era. The car was so small back in the day, and here you go, have that with that perfect vintage racing. There you go. What a set, right? How cool is that? Really dig this one. Should be in stores soon. I know some hobby dealers have it, but should be at Walmart's. I mean, maybe as we speak. Maybe you're finding it. But very, very much worth picking up. You guys tell me what you think. Thank you, everybody. I love surprises. Bye.